Hey guys, I have a few things I want to share with you today, and I've just been in this funk that I can't get motivated. I'm tired. I did go to Goodwill today, so I do have some items that I'll show you. Two bags that I bought of stuff, and I have two completions, but actually it's really one. It was a 2-pack of those flowers, 5.9 by 5.9, really small, but I want to take them to my party. So what I did was framed them in two different ways to show them some of the options. What else? Oh, I'm going to show you what I'm going to start on next, even though I unboxed it several weeks ago. I think that's going to be my next project. And I did get my hair cut yesterday, but it's kind of flat right now. But I like it. It's cooler. It's so hot. And I needed to get it cut really bad. So anyway, let's move right in with my completions first. Then I'll do my Goodwill haul. And then I'll show you what I'll be working on in the coming day, 2 days, maybe 3 days. Well, maybe longer, depending on how fast I work on it. I'm looking at ordering another latch hook rug. I looked on Michael's and I put it in my cart. It's actually going to be a rug and not a pillow. And it's two big yellow what do you call them? Those big Hawaiian flowers, hyacinths, I think. There's two of them with a hummingbird right in the middle. Really pretty. And I think it's 40 centimeters by 27 centimeters. So anyway, I still have to work on my pillow. I really haven't gotten anywhere with that either. What have I been doing? So anyway, I'm going to lower the camera. I'm going to show you my completions and go from there. Okay. So first I'll show you the one that I put in a frame, and this is a Dollar Tree frame, and the plexiglass over the top is really like a matte finish, so it really takes away any shine that these diamonds have. But I did the washi tape around the edges, and you can see that on these Michael's diamond paintings, they have an edge already that's printed and not glue, not sticky. So like I said, this was a Dollar Tree frame. It had a picture in it. I just flipped the picture over to the white side, and then I glued this diamond painting to it, and then I just lifted the tabs on the back, stuck it in there, and voila, there it is. So it's kind of cute, you know. I'm gonna raise this a little bit so I can lift it. So it just doesn't really have any sparkle to it because this is such a, I don't know, like opaque almost plastic. It's not glass. If it was glass, it would probably be better. But anyway, at least it gives it'll give people an idea. And then the next thing I did was with the purple irises that I finished. So I again I didn't seal it. I just stuck it on there, but I might seal it so that the corners don't start to lift. But it's a $1.25 canvas board from Dollar Tree. So they have these 8x8s. No, I'm sorry. This is a 10 by 10, a 10 by 10, and this is an 8 by 8. And then the inside is 5.9 by 5.9. So this is an 8, I'm sorry, this is a 10 by 10. I keep saying 8 by 8, but the 8 by 8 is actually where the white part is. And the, you know, the outside of the irises. Then the washi tape, yeah. So this might be an 8 by 8 actually. Yeah, because this is a 10 by 10 frame. Okay, I've got it together now. Yeah, this is a 10 by 10 frame. These are 8 by 8 canvas boards. Okay, I was confusing myself there. But anyway, I like how this turned out. You can stick this in a frame also, even though it's on a canvas board. It's not that fat. But it's got a little bit of sparkle to it. It's a Michaels, and I like their drills. It's a round drill. So those were the two that I finished. And then we're going to jump right in to some items that I got from Goodwill. So in the aisle where they have like hair color and shampoo and, you know, soaps and stuff like that, personal hygiene, there was this snake stuffed animal. It's still in the bag, right on top of, like, the shelves were kind of topsy-turvy, but it was just laying with the hair dyes and the hairsprays and the soaps. It was $4.99. The tag color today is blue. I didn't buy anything with a blue tag, but this is going to match the leopard gecko stuffed animal that my grandson has on his bed. It's the same colors. So the other week that I had Matthew, we went to Goodwill looking for a snake to go with his gecko. And he said he had seen one when he was with his mother, but they didn't buy it. So when we went, we looked for a snake and we couldn't find it. So he's going to be so excited that I found this snake. And then, because the kids are always needing paper to write on and scribble on, this was $1.99. It's a pad of paper, and it looks like it's probably an 8 by 8 actually. Well, it's probably a little bit smaller because the canvas is an 8 by 8. But anyway, I thought that this was really good. It was on clearance from somewhere for $3.98. But I got it for $1.99. It's unopened. It's a notepad with 250 sheets, and you can see there's a lot of different colors in here. And it's unlined, I believe. Yeah, there's no lines on it. But that's okay. It's something for the kids to scribble on because they're always looking for paper. So that was a good find. And then I got this not for the purpose of what it was made for, but when I go to bingo, I like to bring a bottle of water, and I always wish that it was cold because by the time I drink the water that I have in my cup and I get to the bottle of water, it's already pretty much room temperature, which is fine. But I saw this, and it's a little cooler, and it says healthy baby bag. So it's got a little handle at the top. This was $1.99, and it unzips, and inside is a cooler. So I could put a little ice pack in here. There, maybe if I do it that way. Oh, there's a little pocket in here. So I could put because I have these little mini ice packs. Put one at the bottom and one on the side. Put my water bottle, which I think will fit. I don't have a water bottle. This is a tall, okay, so this is my tall Dunkin' cup. So a water bottle will still fit in there. And I just, and even for snacks or a sandwich, like sometimes I want to take home my other half a sandwich. I could always just stick it in here because it's plenty roomy enough. It's like a little lunch bag, but it's really made for a bottle, baby bottle. Okay, let's see what else I got in here. Okay, so I got a couple clothing items, and clothing is expensive at Goodwill now, unless you can hit the color tag, but this is $5.99. It wasn't blue tag, but I love the softness of this shirt, and I wanted something a little bit long, so you can see that it's got kind of a curved hem at the bottom. Super soft. I love the color. It's a round neck. It has a seam down the back. I should try these on, but, and then it's just got like little cupped sleeves. But it, like I said, it's super soft, super comfortable. And I saw it and felt the material and thought, wow, I really like this. Let me see if I can see the material blend. 48 polyester, 48 rayon, 4% spandex. Machine wash cold, gentle cycle, reshape, dry flat. But you know what? I'll probably dry it in the dryer and just, you know, a lot of times I do that. With this is like t-shirt material, but it's just a little bit extra, not thick necessarily, but it does have a little bit of stretch, but I thought it was going to have more cotton. And the brand, is Cupio, C-U-P-I-O. I hadn't heard of that. It's kind of cute the way they have it. And it's a size small, but it is oversized. So I'll wash that. The next shirt I got was sort of a watercolor type coloring to it. It's real thin, but it's not too see-through. It might be a little bit, but I didn't try these shirts on. Hopefully they fit, but let me stretch it out here. It's made by Catherine Marie, made in the USA. The material blend is, here we go, 50% polyester, 50% rayon. It says hand wash with cold water, do not bleach, hang or line dry, size small. But you know what, I'm going to wash it on gentle because I am. And it'll be fine, I'm sure. But that's the front. The sleeves are 3/4 length, which I love. It's super, super thin as far as like the weight goes. And you can a little bit see my hand through it, but not much. I mean, maybe like, yeah, I don't think it's really that see-through. It's just really thin, and I like that. So that's the other one I got, and I love the colors. I love blues and teals and green and pink. I like color. That's that one. I don't know what the design is. It's just circles and abstract. And then I got another shirt. I needed some summer tops and just lounge around tops that, so I like this one. Now this one says it's an extra large. It's by Barbara Gerwitt, another one I hadn't heard of. It's got a V neck. It's got a nice length sleeve. Actually, the sleeves have like a little cut here and they could fold up like that. And the colors, as you can see, are blue, green, and white. You can see the V neck. It's not a deep V. I don't like anything too low. And let me stretch it out here. It's not a real long shirt like the pink one that I showed earlier, but it will come to my waistband or below my waistband of my jeans. So that's kind of like what it looks like. And the material blend on this is kind of worn out. Oh, here we go. I had the wrong side. 95% cotton, 5% lycra, made in Pakistan, machine wash warm, use mild soap, low iron if desired, dry flat. Well, I'll wash this and tumble dry it. And it kind of flares out just a little bit at the bottom. Oh, it got stuck on the knob of my drawer. But again, it's 95% cotton, so this is really nice. It'll be a nice cool summer top. And it doesn't have a funky smell. None of these clothes have that Goodwill smell, surprisingly. And then the last thing I got was a pair of jeans. So I wanted some jeans that weren't thick, and I wanted jeans that didn't hug my legs real tight. And I just don't like that pencil thin look, everything. I don't mind straight leg, but I don't like whatever they call it, that's skinny, whatever it is. I want my pants to be a little bit loose in the legs, and so these fit the bill. They are like a little bit boot cut, but they're not, really huge bells or anything. I like the color. It's kind of a faded blue, a little bit more at the knee, but not much. And then the front, now the jeans are $7.99. The tops are $5.99 and the jeans are $7.99. But that's okay. These are in really good condition. They're called Diva. The brand is Diva. I've never owned, that brand before. And, it's an Old Navy. So there is a tag in here, Old Navy, size 8, made in Bangladesh, 70% cotton, 28% polyester, 2% spandex. But it's thin, it's not super thick and very, I just don't want anything that is stiff and thick, because I like to wear pants all year round. I do not like wearing shorts. And the back are just 2 pockets, just a straight waistband with a zipper and a button, and then 2 plain pockets on the back. But they fit, they're kind of low-waisted, I have to admit. I like mid, oh boy, I'm sorry guys, the jeans bumped it. I like mid-rise, but these are a little bit lower. But I'll just wear a long shirt, and so that if I sit down, there isn't any discrepancy there. So that is my Goodwill haul. And what did I spend on everything? Total was $34.93. So I got the snake, the tablet, the bag for my water bottle, 3 shirts and a pair of jeans for $34.93. So okay. All right, so my next project that I'm going to work on, many of you probably will guess because I've been talking about it. It's going to be these little cockatoos right here. And I don't know if I've kit this one up. Nope, I don't think I did, but that's all right. It comes with its own little hanger. It's the magnetic pieces of wood that fit on either side of the canvas. And I did show this already, but I'm going to open it because I'm going to start working on it. I've got to kit down my florals that I just finished, and then I've got to kit up this cute little canvas. So it's a Michaels. It comes with not a sticker, but just the color legend. And all the drills. And of course, and I'm going to measure this, even though I'm sure the measurements are in the box. 11 by 14. So it's 11 by 14 inches, 27.9 by 35.5 centimeters. It's a stiff canvas. You hear it? It's like plasticky. But that's all right because it's going to be hanging in that wood magnetic frame. So it's probably a good idea. Okay, there's a lot of greens. And of course pinks and a peachy color, but mostly pinks and peaches. I see a little bit of black on the beak. And I don't know what I did with my straightener. Did I put it in here? I'm gonna pull this out. Maybe it's in this drawer. Yeah, no, that's not my straightener. I'm always putting things in different places, so I'm just going to use my hand. It's a thick cover sheet, so I may just split this with washi tape, divide it up into sections, and just, because it is a rather nice, thick, like it's not that super thin, crinkly stuff. But I see the glue. Did they miss a spot? I can actually see where they poured the glue and it dripped. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. No, the way the light's hitting it for me. But anyway, it looks like it's sticky in the part that looks like they missed some glue. Oops, that wasn't too good. All right. All right, there we go. So I need some washi tape, and let's see what colors I've got over here. Maybe I will do that one. Or I might do this one. Well, I kind of like the bubbles. So I'm going to stretch it down the center. Just going to divide it down the center first. And as you can tell, there's no legend on this canvas because they don't have any sides to it. They only have a top and a bottom. See, no sides, just top and bottom where the frame will be. And then I'm going to make it into thirds. So I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do this. They're not exact. I'm just kind of eyeing it. Doesn't matter to me if it's even or not. But I'll go ahead and show you what I sectioned off. So I will start at the bottom like I usually do. Okay, I'll do this. I'll do this probably over here, then I'll do this, and I'll move like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections. It'll probably take me a week to do, which that will take me right up to the party. So as long as I finish it by next Sunday, which I'm sure I can do. Let's see, these are round diamonds that I want to empty into my spare drills. So these are all the drills that I have left over from the sunflower and the purple irises. And I did order from Michael's today with the 40% coupon. I ordered it online to get the 40%, and I'll be picking it up in the store, is more glue dots. So I ordered the mini glue dots that I had before, and then I also ordered removable glue dots, because I think that I'll use the removable glue dots for my labels on these containers, even though the permanent ones are coming off pretty good. This one's leaving a little tiny bit of residue, but just a speck. So yeah, so I ordered the removable glue dots. Now they're not minis. They're, what did they say, 1/2-inch circles? Yeah, I think they're 0.5 inch, not 0.5. Yeah, 0.5, I think it is, inch circles. So they're bigger. They're twice the size of my minis. And my minis are 3/8 of an inch, I believe. Yeah, so this is the other one, but these aren't removable. But these are what I've been using. These are permanent, it says up here. And they are 3/16 of an inch. They're that size. But I ordered another box of these, mostly for my, to use instead of wax or putty. I like to use glue dots. And then I thought I would try the removable glue dots in my pen just to see what that would be like. And I'll report back to you guys what I think about the removable versus the permanent. If there's any difference at all in your pen, I don't know. But I know there'll be a difference in when I stick my labels on these little containers. So like I said, the glue dots do come off. Whoop, I don't want to throw that in my... Now that I said that, this one's sticking a little bit too, but I can pull it off. My dog's snoring really loud. Okay, yeah, I got it all off. It just takes a little bit of struggle. But at least it doesn't leave, like, you know how paper that sticks to something, you try to peel it off and it leaves the paper residue? At least it doesn't do that. That one came completely off, and the glue dot is stuck to, you know, I could reuse these glue dots probably. Not that I'm that desperate for, yeah, I mean, I've got enough. But yeah, if you really wanted to reuse what you put on these cases, you could probably stick them back onto the wax paper stuff and use it for your pen, because it's still real sticky. I just love these. I think I told you guys this 60 set system of these Forever Young, I believe it is, storage boxes. They are the bomb, let me tell you. So easy to just pull out the color. They don't take up hardly any room. And that one came off good too. They don't take up any room hardly on my counter. And I might show you guys. I'm not going to take the camera off the tripod. I'm just going to turn the tripod around and see how that goes. I'll try to move slow. All right. So I think maybe you guys can see it. So they're divided in sections, 5 in each section, and then 4, 8, 12. And it's got a thin base, so it doesn't go back very far. It's sitting on my lamp table. Now I'm going to move you back, hopefully without too much motion. All right, and stitching in the cord. Okay. Gosh, I don't know if what you were facing before. I hope that I had you facing my table. Okay. Next. So I hope you could see that. I didn't look to see if you could, but I tried to aim it like I had thought maybe it would be in view. If you just saw the wall or what was on top of my storage containers, I apologize, but I attempted it. Okay, that one came off really nice. No residue. I was labeling these with Scotch tape. Not these particular containers, but when I was doing my tray system, I was using washi tape underneath the label and then Scotch tape because the label was coming off the washi tape. Scotch tape on top of that, and it just seemed like a lot of tape. And with these glue dots, I found my niche for, hold on a minute. Pardon me, I had to get a drink. Okay, and then I'm almost done here getting all these spare drills out, dumping them all in the same container, just a big confetti. When I was getting my hair done, my hairstylist never was really interested when I talked to her about diamond painting. And as we sat there talking about it and we talking about my upcoming party, she got really excited because she decorates her boutique room where she does people's hair in black and white with accents of orchid and gold. And she has pictures like Marilyn Monroe in there, and she likes Michael Jackson. And she asked me if she could take one of those black and white pictures and diamond paint over the top of it. And I said, well, you can, but a better idea would be to send a photo of it to a diamond painting company that can reproduce it into a diamond painting. Then you would know exactly what colors to place where, especially if you're a new diamond painter. It would be more difficult to figure out exactly where to place the colors. Even though it's black and white, there's more than just black and white. There's all shades of gray and, off-white and bright white. And so she was excited about that because I took my bottle of water, but I slipped a coaster in my purse of one of the flowers that I have done. And when she wasn't looking, I just set my water down on top of the coaster, and she noticed it. And she was like, oh my gosh, is this something that you diamond painted? And I said, yes. And she was looking at it and she's like, that is so cool. And that's when we started talking about, diamond painting. And so she sent me a picture last night. She went online and Googled Michael Jackson diamond paintings or diamond art. And there's a lot of them. I never would have thought there would be so many. But anyway, she's going to pick one out and she wants to come to my party. And she also wants me to give her information to take to her clubhouse because she lives in a manufactured home neighborhood and they have a clubhouse, and she wants to have me do paint parties there. And I said, well, I'm totally up for it. And she goes, well, you absolutely will charge. She goes, even if it's just $10 a person. She said, there's a lot of people in this neighborhood. She said, I know for a fact the ladies that I do their hair, they crochet, they do cross stitch. She said they would love to have another hobby going. She said they would be interested, and I'm sure they would want to go. And I said, well, if they wanted to bring their cross stitch, they're welcome to do that too. And she said, well, I really want you to do diamond painting, and I really think that there will be an interest. So she said, send me an invitation. I'll take it to the clubhouse manager, and I'll show her what you're doing at your clubhouse, and we'll arrange for you to come and meet her and set up a date and a time. So I may have another gig going down the road at the manufacturer home community through my hairstylist, which I said, you have to come to my party now because you need to be able to explain to, your friends and clients that live there what to expect, how much fun you had and so forth and so on. And she laughed and she said, well, just make sure you do it on a day I'm off, and I'm doing it on a Sunday. So she's really excited about that. And so she's coming too. So now I'm up to 11 people. That are definites. I have about 3 or 4 people that are not sure. This glue dot actually did not come off very well, so I'll have to get the residue off later. It's just like a little blob of glue there. All right. So yeah, if I do these parties and do them at other clubhouses, I'm definitely going to charge. And, just like I did with my paint parties, for supplies. And it'd be probably $10 or $15 a person. I'm not going to charge them a lot, but just to cover my expenses. And I still have so many canvases, but it'll probably be $15. And then if they want to bring their own diamond painting, then, I'll charge them $5. So maybe that's what I'll do. Because I'll be giving them tips and tricks and showing them how to do, framing, different ideas on framing, different ideas on supplies, on workspace setup, on organization, on, finding communities of diamond painters, giving them information on where they can find tips and tricks and watch people that have been diamond painting for, a length of time. And all the stuff that we kind of learned as we went. And then I'll do off-canvas demonstrations so that they know what they can do with their leftover drills. And I'll explain to them the difference between full canvas and partial, and budget canvases and licensed artwork, all that stuff. Diamond Art Club, Dreamer Design, small shop diamond painting. Companies are an option. Of course, Amazon and Temu are always options. And then local stores, like if you still have a Joann Fabrics, which a lot of them have closed. I know all of ours have closed. But then we have Hobby Lobby, which I heard Hobby Lobby is starting to kind of get away from diamond art paintings. I don't know why. I don't know where I heard that from, but I don't go to Hobby Lobby. It's really like almost an hour away. So if any of you are in the know, comment and let me know, because I hope they're not getting away from diamond art. But Walmart carries Diamond Dots, and they may have other brands, I'm not sure. So there are places that you can go to get your diamond paintings without ordering online. And then you have all those fan cells and all those budget companies that you can go to their websites, and people are all over YouTube. People are getting product review diamond paintings to share with people, and then they share links of the company that they are getting the products from to do the reviews. So sometimes there's a coupon that they'll give you, and sometimes when you go to the site there's a coupon too. So there's a lot of options out there. When I first started diamond painting, I didn't know where really to go and buy diamond art from. I didn't know Temu. In the beginning, I didn't know Temu sold diamond art. I just knew that Michael's had it because that's where I got my first one. I don't think back then Walmart carried it unless it was just online, but I didn't have it in my store. And then of course Amazon usually has everything, so I did check Amazon probably not until after I finished my second or third one from Michael's. I'm stopping my talking right now because I'm hearing a funny noise from the dog. Oh no, it's my granddaughter downstairs. I was like, what is my dog doing? It's my granddaughter and she's singing downstairs. She's so cute. Oh, I keep wanting to throw these labels in the jar of drills. I don't want to do that. But there were 30 colors in this 2-pack of floral diamond painting kit. 30 colors. So I'm on my last 5 to kit down. I gotta wash my clothes that I just got at Goodwill. And what else do I have to do today? Saturday. Really nothing. Like, I've done my shopping, and although I did order from Michael's, they'll probably let me know when my order is ready, and it'll probably be soon. But, oh, and the other thing I ordered from Michael's was my pillow insert. So I got a 16 by 16 pillow insert for my latch hook, and because I got 40% off my whole order, the 2 packages of glue dots and the pillow insert with tax after the 40% off came to $11.18. You can't beat that. I was happy with that. So I got my pillow insert, but I don't think I'll finish my pillow for quite a while. I hope I get to it tonight. I really would like to work on it a little bit tonight. Last night I couldn't keep my eyes open. Oh, I think it was like 10:30 when I stopped diamond painting, and I laid down, and I was going to go ahead and start latch hooking, but I just couldn't keep my eyes open. That pretty blue. And I had a lot of diamonds left over from those 2 flower paintings. I didn't run out. I had plenty. I didn't add any ABs to it. I actually didn't even think about it the whole time I was painting, but I really did those mainly to show framing ideas to my group. I'm not going to hang them in my room or anything like that. It's just something that I'll probably use just as sample framing, you know, for the parties. And they're easy to store because they're pretty flat. The one on the canvas board will slip into the portfolio really easy. It's not that thick. And this one is in a very thin frame also. If you could see that, the difference between the two. So they'll both fit pretty easily into storage. Okay, so I've got my containers all done there. And I also, for my journal, I cut this out of the box. I don't have a printer, so I cut the 2 pictures so that I can tape it into my journal. Okay, so where's my lid? My lid. The jar is filling up. Okay. Now we have these. We have these to do. How many colors? We've got 21 colors. Okay. Pretty, pretty. Pretty colors. Yeah. We got 21 colors. There's some purple too. I didn't even notice that we were going to have purple in this painting. Of course, we have lots of greens, but oh yeah, the purple is going to be in the like the palm tree leaves. Okay. So 21 colors, very manageable. We have A through T. No, U. So it's all alphabetical, and it's all in order, A through T. Wow, I'm already at 47 minutes. You've got to be kidding me. Whoa. All right, well, I don't think that I'm going to kit up. I will do a whip and chat maybe later, if not today, maybe tomorrow, if not tomorrow, maybe Monday. I'll just have to see how, you know, things play out. I have a lot of this color right here, this green. I've got 2 packs of C, but I'm not surprised because it's the background. It doesn't look like I have any ABs, but there is a chance that I will. Well, yeah, it looks like, is that an AB? No, the white isn't an AB, but it's pretty shiny. I may take a light pink, and do an AB with that. Possibly. So anyway, I think that I'm going to end the video here at 48 minutes. And I will be back on whenever I get back on. You guys have a great Saturday evening, a good day tomorrow, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye.